Let's get to codependency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is a pop psych term.
Okay, that's fine. But everybody
uses it.
Uses
right. So
it.
I'd like to know your definitions of before I talk about it. Like, what do you think it means?
Codependency for me is like, and I don't understand it to the degree that you will clear it up for me, but
I'm going to give you a new name for it in a minute, but go ahead.
Good. If somebody's sad who I love, okay, and they're wrecked, I'm wrecked until they're okay. Okay? And I'm not sorry for it. It hurts. It hurts. But I'll take the pain to do everything I can to make certain that you're okay. Always. Now, this isn't for everybody. It's for my kids. It's, it's for the people who I'm, my inner circle. Okay, that's all I got.
So I hear two things. One is part of your description of codependency is about moving quickly in a love relationship and becoming enmeshed. You use this term, your hands came together, you're just, I'm there. And when I hear that, I hear an anxious attachment style. Fear of, maybe unconscious, fear of abandonment. I must keep mommy close. I
have all
close,
of that.
Right? Okay. You also talked about hurting. Yes. There is nothing wrong with having a huge degree of empathy. And that's what you have, right? If someone, and actually in a healthy relationship, they've interviewed men that cheat on their wives and men that don't cheat on their wives.
Right.
And they all have different ranges. It's not about sexual appetite. It's about decisions for behavior. The men who never cheated are the most interesting ones when they interview them. And you know what the most common answer is?
They're
I
content.
just feel so, no, they're not content at all. I just feel so guilty because I love my partner and I know she would feel so bad if she knew about this.
You're kidding.
So men with higher empathy are less likely to cheat, right? Because they don't want to hurt the person. That's the most common. So the fact that you have a ton of empathy is a wonderful thing. It's a great thing. Now, combine that with an anxious attachment style though, and then a therapist might say, well, let's make sure that you have good boundaries as well. My favorite definition for boundaries are not rules that you set out. They're protections for yourself. A boundary is not a rule, it's a consequence. So therefore, you can't say, let's say your boundary is...
Don't call me a bitch.
Don't call me a bitch? Yeah. Don't call me a bitch. Your boundary actually is, when I hear you say the word bitch to me, it hurts my feelings. So I'm going to get in my car and drive away and just take a bunch of deep breaths whenever I hear that. But then you have to do it. The consequence is the important thing to protect yourself. It's not about trying to get someone else to change their behavior. It's about changing your reaction to them.
That's great.
Yeah.
That was helpful.
That's a boundary.
Yeah,
and it's got to be a logical consequence, not like, I'm not going to talk to you for 2 months and I'll watch the clock. How about, I'm going to walk outside and take a few deep breaths. And the person's going, whoa, I didn't realize I said it again. But again, you're not trying to change them, you're trying to protect yourself.
We're out of time. Please subscribe on YouTube, click the thumbs up, and leave a comment. Please subscribe on Apple Podcast and Spotify and leave a rating and a review. And share the We're Out of Time podcast with others you know who will get value out of it. See you next Tuesday.